Nikola Tesla was a man ahead of his time, a visionary whose contributions shaped much of the modern world we live in today. Born in 1856 in what is now Croatia, Tesla was fascinated by the mysteries of electricity from an early age. He often spoke of experiencing vivid visions, moments of intense clarity where he would see flashes of inspiration, moments that would guide him towards some of the most revolutionary inventions in history. But Tesla was much more than just a brilliant inventor. He was a man of mystery, haunted by his eccentricities and often misunderstood by the world around him. Tesla arrived in America in 1884 with little more than the clothes on his back and a head full of ideas. He quickly found work with Thomas Edison, another giant of innovation, but their relationship would prove to be contentious. While Edison favored direct current DC electricity, Tesla was convinced that alternating current AC was the future. The war of the currents between the two men became one of the most significant battles in the history of technology. Edison, with his established influence and connections, sought to discredit Tesla's AC system at every turn. But Tesla persisted, and with the financial backing of George Westinghouse, he ultimately proved that AC was more efficient and capable of transmitting electricity over long distances. The world's first hydroelectric power plant at Niagara Falls was Tesla's greatest triumph in this battle, a moment that forever changed the landscape of electrical power. However, Tesla's success in the War of the Currents was just one chapter in his extraordinary life. He was a man constantly dreaming of the future, often talking about ideas that seemed outlandish or impossible to those around him. Tesla envisioned wireless communication long before the invention of the radio, and in 1893 he demonstrated the first radio-controlled boat. He dreamed of transmitting free energy across the globe using his Wardenclyffe Tower, a massive structure designed to wirelessly transmit electricity and communication signals. But Tesla's grand vision for a world powered by free, wireless energy would never come to fruition. His financial backers, including J.P. Morgan, were more interested in profit than in Tesla's dream of a free energy utopia. As the money dried up, Wardenclyffe Tower was abandoned, and Tesla's reputation began to fade. As the 20th century dawned, Tesla's eccentricities became more pronounced. He became increasingly obsessed with pigeons, feeding them in the parks of New York City, and even renting out entire hotel rooms just to care for them. Tesla's personal life was also marked by isolation. Despite being surrounded by the intellectual elite of his time, he never married, claiming that his work left no room for relationships. As his financial troubles mounted and his inventions were often overshadowed by others, Tesla retreated further into his own world, becoming a reclusive figure. But Tesla's work was far from over. In his later years, he claimed to have developed a death ray, a particle beam weapon that he said could destroy entire armies from hundreds of miles away. While there is no evidence that Tesla ever completed such a device, the idea of the death ray added to his already mysterious legacy. Conspiracy theories began to swirl around Tesla's work, especially after his death in 1943. Some believe that the U.S. government confiscated Tesla's research, including his plans for the death ray, and that his discoveries were far more advanced than the public was ever told. One of the most persistent mysteries surrounding Tesla is the fate of his papers. After his death, the U.S. government seized his belongings, claiming they contained sensitive information related to national security. Many of Tesla's inventions and ideas remain shrouded in secrecy, leading some to speculate that the government continues to use his work in classified research to this day. Tesla's legacy is a complex one. On the one hand, he is celebrated as one of the greatest inventors of all time, a man whose innovations paved the way for everything from modern electrical grids to wireless communication. On the other hand, he is a figure wrapped in myth and mystery, a man whose eccentricities and financial troubles prevented him from fully realizing his potential. His name has become synonymous with both genius and madness, and his life remains a source of fascination for historians, scientists, and conspiracy theorists alike. Perhaps one of the most compelling aspects of Tesla's story is how little recognition he received during his lifetime. While Edison and other inventors became wealthy and famous, Tesla spent much of his later life in poverty, living in a small hotel room in New York City. He was largely forgotten by the public, and his funeral in 1943 was attended by only a few close friends. It wasn't until decades later that Tesla's contributions were fully appreciated, as historians and scientists began to uncover just how far ahead of his time he truly was. In recent years, Tesla's name has seen a resurgence in popular culture. From the electric car company bearing his name to movies, books, and documentaries, Tesla's story has captured the imagination of a new generation. He has become a symbol of the visionary inventor, a man who dared to dream of a future that others could not even imagine. But Tesla's life also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of obsession, the cost of innovation, and the fine line between genius and madness. As we delve deeper into the details of Tesla's inventions, his struggles, and his ultimate legacy, one thing becomes clear. Nikola Tesla was not just a man of his time. He was a man for all time. His ideas continue to shape the world we live in today, and his story serves as a reminder of the power of human imagination, the challenges of genius, and the enduring mystery of one of history's greatest minds.